HTTV in association with Absolute Warehouse Services, joined by Danny Cowley on a great evening for the fans and the players and the staff, as you just said, Danny, and for you as well. Congratulations on your first win as Huddersfield Town manager. Thank
you. Yeah, we're delighted to be able to get on the right side of a tight game. Really pleased with the process. I thought we showed a determination, a resilience and a grit, which you have to show when you're away from home. I thought the players fought really, really hard for each other. I thought at times we defended for our lives. And we carried a real threat on the counter attack. And pleased for I don't like to call them substitutes, pleased for the finishers, the game changers, because we knew that if we could get a place in the game, that Stoke would get more and more aggressive trying to win the game, and then we could bring the athleticism of Adama Diakabi, of Isaac Mbenza and Juninho Bacuna, who gave us real dynamism on the counter attack.
To get to that stage, we had to show all the qualities you've talked about that you need when you're away from home. A real resilience. It wasn't pretty at times, but they showed those kind of fighting qualities, fighting for each other, is what you just said upstairs, that you need to win at a place like Stoke.
Absolutely. You have to be resolute, and you have to be durable, and you have to go to the end. And we did that. Really proud of the defensive performance. It's always an 11-man job for us. But, you know, young Camille, after making the mistake on Saturday, to come back the way he did tonight and show why he's a top goalkeeper. The two centre-halves, who I thought were fantastic. Danny Simpson, young Jayden, you know, you have to say Danny Simpson, wow. When you consider that he'd come off the back of nothing to go and play 90 minutes. We had no intention of playing him tonight, but he said yesterday he thought he might be okay, and woke up this morning and said he thought he could get through, and I thought he was flawless in his performance. And you know, when you have people like Hoggy and Trevor and Lewis running so hard in midfield and giving them that protection, you know, you're always going to have a chance.
The goal as well, Juninho Bacuna, as you've alluded to, obviously aware of this, that before your time he had a real difficult moment here on his Huddersfield Town debut in the Carabao Cup, where he scored a bizarre own goal, one that he couldn't replicate, and then it's a real kind of poetic moment that he would be the man who scores the winner tonight. Big moment for him. Yeah, well, we were aware of that disappointment he had last time he was here. He's a top player, you know. He's got everything. He's got pace, he's got power. Technical ability, can receive and pass, can beat his man. We just have to get him to manage his game better, and that's what we've been trying to do. I keep saying to him, simplicity is genius. And in that defensive third and middle third, just to play two-touch and move the ball quickly it was so important against a Stoke team that were playing a diamond, and we wanted to play it outside the shape. But then in the final third, then he earns the right to have his moment, and pleased for him, because people don't always know what's happening off the pitch, but it's been tough for him. He's a young child. He's back in Holland at the moment. We managed to give him a couple of days last week, and I said when he come on just to find a goal for his little boy, and I'm pleased that he did. And you know, I'm sure he'll be proud, but also his family will be very proud of him tonight. And good night for him, and a good night for the team, and pleased for the players and the staff. You know, you don't know until you've been inside it how much toll this period has taken on them. To keep climbing the mountain and sliding back down it can be very, very tough mentally. And we've got some wonderful staff here, some really, really top people. I'm really pleased. Easy for Nicky and I. We've only been here a small period, but for them, so pleased, and for the players, fantastic. And you know, obviously the supporters who I've just gone from disappointment to disappointment without losing any enthusiasm, and that is just a wonderful quality to have. And I have to say, it was one of the big reasons why we felt that this was the right place for Nicky and I. I'm glad you've mentioned the fans. It was tangible up in the press box tonight, though. Around the 55-minute hour mark, they almost realised that we're in this, you know, we can really get it. And from that moment on, that was all you heard within the Bet365 stadium. They made a real impact tonight, didn't they?
Oh, they cranked it, didn't they? They might have sensed it. And we knew that we had to play a certain way to give ourselves a platform in the game. You're away from home against a Stoke team who I know are in a difficult moment, but have got some top players, let me tell you. And you have to respect that, and you have to earn the right. And we did. And we knew that if we got later in the game, that Stoke, being the home team in the position they're in, would be more and more aggressive. And we felt that the subs that we brought on would be able to give us that impetus, which they did. And it's nice when a plan comes together.
Absolutely. Danny, I'll leave it there. Thank you very much. You made 1,000 people here tonight very happy and a lot more Town fans at home too.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.